Alright guys. Army, especially this Jungkook community. You're not ready for this. Seriously, what we're about to talk about today has been quietly circulating, whispered in fan theories, hidden in small clues, and brushed off as coincidence, but now, it's starting to feel way too real to ignore. Because the question is no longer if, it's why. Why would Jungkook and Jimin, two of the biggest global superstars, end up owning a house together in Los Angeles? And trust me, when you start connecting the dots, it gets emotional, a little shocking, and honestly, kind of beautiful. Now, before you scroll away thinking, oh, it's just another rumor, wait, just stay with me for a second. Because this isn't just about a house. This is about timing, patterns, choices, and the kind of bond that doesn't just happen overnight. Think about it. LA isn't just any city. It's one of the biggest entertainment capitals in the world. Artists go there to create, to reset, to escape, or sometimes to start something new. So why Jungkook and Jimin together? Why not alone? Why not with the whole group? Why just the two of them? And here's where it gets interesting, guys, because if you've been following them closely, like really closely, you'll notice something. Over the years, Jungkook and Jimin have always had this unexplainable connection. Not just friendship, not just we're in the same group. It's deeper. It's the way they look at each other during performances, the way they naturally gravitate toward each other in interviews, the comfort, the silent understanding. It's like they don't even need to speak sometimes, and fans have noticed this for years. But owning a house together? That's a whole different level. Now, let me ask you something. Would you casually buy property in another country with someone if it didn't mean something significant to you? Think about the commitment, the trust, the planning behind that decision. This isn't just renting a place for a few weeks. This is long-term. This is intentional. And that's exactly why fans are losing it right now. Because when news like this starts surfacing, it forces us to rethink everything we thought we knew. Were those moments we saw on camera just playful interactions, or were they glimpses into something much deeper? Were those trips, those late-night conversations, those little inside jokes, actually pieces of a bigger story? And here's the part that really gets me. Guys, what if this isn't shocking because it's unexpected, but shocking because it actually makes sense? Think about their journey. From trainees to global icons, Jungkook and Jimin have literally grown up together. They've seen each other at their lowest, their most vulnerable moments, and their highest peaks. They've cried together, laughed together, supported each other through insane pressure, criticism, and fame that most people can't even imagine handling. That kind of bond? You don't just walk away from it. You build on it. And LA could represent something more than just a location. It could be their space, their escape, a place where they're not constantly surrounded by expectations, cameras, or schedules. A place where they can just be Jungkook and Jimin. But wait, because this is where things get even more intense. Some fans have started pointing out patterns. The times they were both in LA at similar periods. The way their schedules sometimes aligned a little too perfectly. The subtle hints dropped in lives, interviews, even social media. Nothing direct, nothing obvious, but enough to make you pause and think, okay, that's not random. And I know what some people are thinking right now. We shouldn't assume things. And that's true. We respect them. We respect their privacy. But at the same time, as fans, as a community, it's natural to be curious. It's natural to feel something when you see two people who clearly care about each other deeply making such a big decision. Because, let's be honest, this isn't just about real estate. This is about connection. And maybe, just maybe, the real reason behind this shared house isn't something shocking in a scandalous way, but shocking in an emotional way. The kind of shock that makes your heart feel full. The kind that makes you realize that even in an industry that's fast, chaotic, and sometimes lonely, real bonds still exist. Now imagine this for a second. After long tours, exhausting schedules, constant pressure from the world, having a place where you feel safe. A place where someone understands you without needing explanations. A place where you can drop the idol image and just be yourself. If that's what this house represents, then honestly, it's not shocking. It's human. But of course, fans being fans, the reactions have been explosive. Some are shocked. Some are emotional. Some are connecting every single dot like detectives. And others? They're just quietly smiling because deep down it feels right. And that's what makes this story so powerful. It's not about proving anything. It's not about labeling anything. It's about feeling something. Because at the end of the day, Jungkook and Jimin have always shown us one thing: authenticity. Whether it's through their music, their performances, or their interactions, what you see with them feels real. And maybe that's why this whole situation is hitting so hard. Because it doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel forced. It feels natural. And guys, let me drop one more thought before we wrap this up. What if the real reason behind all of this isn't something we'll ever fully know? What if it's something personal, something meaningful, something that belongs only to them? And maybe that's okay. Because sometimes, not knowing every detail doesn't take away from the beauty of the story. Sometimes it actually makes it more special. So whether you're shocked, emotional, confused, or just smiling right now, one thing is clear. Jungkook and Jimin continue to be one of the most talked about, most fascinating duos in the world. And whatever their reason is, it has brought this community together once again, sharing theories, emotions, and love. And honestly, that's what makes being part of this fandom so powerful. So, now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think is the real reason behind this? Do you think it's just convenience or something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything, and I love seeing how this community connects and shares ideas. And if this video made you feel something, whether it's excitement, curiosity, or just that warm Jungkook energy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us, because we're diving deeper into stories like this every single time. And hey, before you go, just remember this: some connections don't need explanations. You can feel them. See you in the next one, Army.